What's up, people? My name is Lucio Solis III. My grandfather, my dad's side, was Lucio Sr. He recently passed away in 2022 from alcoholism. Well, I don't know if that was the cause of it. He did break his hip and then he passed away, but his body was messed up from the alcohol, so it definitely played a role in his death. Then of course my dad is Lucio Jr. and then there's me, the third. I was born in St. Paul, Minnesota, Regents Hospital. I lived out there till I was about 3 years old. Then I moved to Texas with my dad and my little brother when my parents split up. We lived out there for about 4 years, and then we moved back and my parents got back together. My little sister was born. She's turning 17 this year. And yeah, so I'm the second oldest kid. I got an older sister, she's 27. Then my little brother, he's 24. And then my younger sister, 17, turning 17. I got a 8-year-old daughter. Her name is Jada Mercedes Solis. So this tattoo right here is my daughter when she was 4 months old. I got it, when she was 4 months. I don't know, it's just, this is one of my favorite tattoos just because it has so much meaning to it. It's got her birthday, her name, Jada. So that's my most meaningful tattoo by far. And then this one right here, the Solis, was my first one ever. I was in 10th grade. I remember asking my dad if I could get it and he said no, and I still did it. And it pissed him off, and ever since then, it's just been a journey of collecting pieces. Some of them have deep meanings to them, some don't. I just got them because they look cool. Like, I just like the way they look. And it's a form of self-expression for me. So this one on my hand is a globe with the words, "The world is yours." It's from Scarface, but it's more meaningful than that. I feel like you can really create your dream reality just by focusing in on your goals and your desires. And with your thoughts alone, like manifesting and everything. So I think that you could really make the world yours. You just gotta be conscious and actually put the work into creating your dream reality. So that's what that one is about. And then I got the self-made in the font from the dollar bills. Yeah, so the self-made really is, the meaning for this one is that I just don't really believe in the system or following what the system claims is like a normal life, I guess, or like, just following the system and authority and stuff like that. So self-made to me means that I'm the creator of my life and I'm creating my own reality, and just self-made. I mean, kind of self-explanatory. And then this one, we got Minnesota right here with some snowflakes just because that's my home. And Minnesota is known for the snow, so I got that. And then I got the little skull, the skull hand with the cards and dice, and that means like life's a gamble. You gotta take risk in order to progress, and well, not only to progress, but life is a risk. You gotta just go with it. And then this one right here, the third, is because I'm the third, Lucio. That's what that one means. This one is 97. They're both in Roman numerals. So 97 is my birth year. And I got some on my chest here. I can take it off and show. I don't know. Okay, so the one on my stomach reads manifest. And I got this one in November 2023, so just recently. And the reason behind this one is that lately I've been really tapped into raising my consciousness and becoming aware of who I am as a human and what it means to be human. And I was in a really toxic relationship for 4 years, and towards the end, I knew that I wanted to leave, but I felt trapped. And I know that sounds like me being the victim, but I really was stuck. Like, it was one of the hardest things I had to do. But anyways, I was so emotionally involved in leaving the relationship, and I was visualizing what my life would be like out of the relationship, how it would be living on my own, because I was living with her and her mom for 4 years. And this happened for like 3 months straight. Every single day I was thinking about how I wanted my life to actually be. And once you have a thought and a desire that you want to bring into your reality, once you get emotionally involved, that's when the manifestation really starts to take place. So that's like one of the universal laws is the law of vibration, which you got to be on the same frequency as the desire that you want to bring into your reality. And then the law of attraction comes next, which is manifestation. And ever since then, when I moved out and I got my own apartment and everything, and my life started becoming what I was dreaming about for, a while. So that's what the manifest means, is not just from that situation, but me being aware that I can manifest anything that I put my mind to, as long as my intentions are pure. And I have a clear vision of what I want my life to look like, or what I want to attract into my life. So that's what the manifest means. And then I got the 2 on my chest here. So these represent my subconscious mind. So I'm trying to see which one's which. So this is the good conscious subconscious mind, and then the bad evil subconscious mind. So once you can tap into the power of your subconscious mind, that's when you can start creating your dream life, your dream reality. But first you have to become conscious of your subconscious mind. So that's like thinking about what you think about on a daily basis, and getting ahead of negative thought patterns or negative emotions, and becoming aware that you're feeling this way. And once you can tap into that power, you'll start to realize how powerful you actually are as a human, and how you really are a creator. You can create your life. You just have to be conscious of it. And then the tattoo in the middle is half a brain, half a heart, with I think they're like electrons. I'm not really sure, but to me these represent thoughts. These little balls, or the little circles, represent thoughts. And then the brain and the heart together mean mind and heart coherence. So when you tap right here, it's still going?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you tap on your sternum, I believe it's called sternum, not septum. I think this is septum. But your sternum, when you tap here and you do controlled breathing, and you think of elevated emotions such as appreciation, gratitude, happiness, joy, anything really that that makes you feel elevated. So you tap here and you do your controlled breathing, and it brings you back to center. So it makes you like grounded. And that's important, because being in the present moment is considered being in the unknown. And when you're in the unknown, that's when all possibilities are possible. Like, it's an infinite amount of possibilities when you're in the present moment, in the unknown. And so yeah, mind and heart coherence is just when your mind and your heart are on the same energetic level. They both know what you want and what you want to manifest. Really, that's what this whole thing ties together. So I'm going to get more stuff that represents a higher state of being or consciousness, or really just human nature stuff. That's what my torso is going to be about. And then I got the one under my chin area that reads misunderstood. And I got that because really all my life I feel like I never fit in, and I kind of just stood out even before the tattoos. Like, it's gonna get kind of deep, but in elementary school I used to get bullied, and I never knew why, but the older I'm getting I realized that I was a little different and I wasn't really normal, which it's fine. I didn't realize that till recently, and I know it's okay. I've actually accepted it and embraced it and know that it's okay to be different. Like, that's what makes everyone unique, you know? So if you are if you're experiencing anything like that, just know that people treat you that way because they know deep down that there's something special about you, and we tend to not know it right away. Other people can sense it before we do. So it's better to embrace it and accept it early on, so you avoid putting yourself in traumatic situations to try to cope with those feelings from childhood, because childhood trauma plays a big part in who we are as adults, or who we are as humans, really. So that's something that I started working on, was like healing past trauma, because I realized that that was one of the main things that put me through like my addiction, my drug addiction, and just like attracting partners that were toxic, just because there was unhealed parts of me from my childhood. And yeah, that got kind of deep, but so that the misunderstood is just like, I feel not many people understand who I am, or kind of like what I represent. I don't know, like when I explain myself to people, they don't really understand like where I'm coming from. I know everyone has different perspectives and different beliefs, but I don't know, I just always felt misunderstood, I guess. And then I got the one on my eyebrow. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this says humble in Arabic, and that was the first one that I got on my face. And the reason I got that one is because, I don't know, I've always been like a humble kind of person. I don't really speak much. Calm and collected. I kind of keep to myself, and I don't know, just a humble person. And I know having it on my face doesn't really seem humble because it makes me kind of stand out, but I think that's kind of the point. I don't know, it's like I don't know, it's almost contradicting, but this was in the middle of my addiction. I remember getting it, but it was like something I didn't even really think about. I just got it on the spot. I was at the guy's house that was tattooing one of my friends, and I just decided to get it in the moment. And yeah, as far as the tattoos, the ones that I talked about are mainly the ones that really mean something to me. The other ones are kind of like just artwork, really. Like this one reads blessed. Then we got smile now, cry later. I guess this one means something too, because I don't really show my emotions unless I'm by myself. So I tend to put on like, you know, a smile even when I'm not feeling good. And then when I'm by myself or whatever, that's when I really process my emotions and what I'm feeling. Then we got the dream catcher. I don't know, that one just looks cool, I guess. I fell asleep the whole entire time with this one. I remember the guy woke me up like, you're done. I don't remember getting it. I don't remember how I got there, how much I paid for it. I just remember him waking me up, and that was another situation that happened during my drug addiction phase. And oh, my little brother's name actually too. I think that was like the third one I got. It says Miklo. Yeah, I think everything else is kind of just like put there as filler to blend everything together, you know. So oh, this one too, this one's Arabic too, so it says I suffered, I learned, I changed. And when I got this one, I was like in the first stage. Like this was during my addiction too. I got these two at the same time. So I suffered, I was like really going through it, like I said. Addiction. I suffered, I learned. This was like the last 4 years, like in my relationship, I learned a lot during that. And I learned a lot about myself and what I actually want out of life. And then I'm like in the last stage right here. I changed. I don't know. Lately I've been looking in the mirror and not even recognizing who I am, and it's kind of a crazy feeling because at one point I was avoiding looking in mirrors because I was disappointed in who was looking back at me. I couldn't even look in mirrors. I would like avoid them at all costs. And now I'm more comfortable with myself and accepting of myself and just loving who I am. And now I actually talk in the mirrors and say affirmations to myself and speak life into myself. So I'm like, yeah, the I changed part. I'm just completely shifted my identity and who I am as a person and my beliefs and actually embracing the power of what it means to be human. I don't know, some people think it's crazy, but when you really start digging into this type of information, stuff just naturally clicks. Like if it resonates with you, you'll know right away because you'll feel it like in your body. It's not something that's forced. It just feels natural, and it feels like I found a piece of myself that's been missing, which is just becoming conscious of what it means to be human. Yeah, I think that's I think that's it. Good. Oh man.
I be pulling up, showing out, yeah. I'm the best at it, I'm the best at it. Always catch me up, I ain't never down, no. I'm the best at it, I'm the best at it. Never got a problem, I'm the one that solve them. Always feeling awesome, yeah. I'm the best at it, I'm the best at it. Cause I'm the best at it, I never stress at it. You looking at a young success addict. I create magic, made it out the madness. A couple of them hate it, yeah, they be the maddest. Now we taking trips, vacating, disappearing. People on they negative, but we don't even hear them. Not a care in the world, I be living fearless. Doing what I want because you know I handle business. Only see them wins, yeah, I keep them coming in. That's just what I do, yep, that's just who I am. I got it in my blood, cause I'm a different breed. Unique pedigree, it's all in me. And everything I do, you know I gotta keep it G. That's why I'm the B to the EST. So baby, you should roll with me.